Hello everyone. Thank you to all inspiring individuals who shared their experiences through this initiative, Virtues in Movement, and in fact motivated me to share my own experience and learnings. I'm Dinesh Yadav, a research student at School of Education, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai. I worked as a school teacher for 4 years in two government elementary schools in the state of Uttar Pradesh before joining this institute for the research degree. Today I am going to share with you one of my experience which challenged the common perception regarding the marginalized children coming to the government elementary schools, and in fact forced me to think differently to deal a particular situation. I joined a school in 2013 as a school teacher, and the school was newly opened school, and I think it was 2 years old, and devoid of basic teaching learning facilities. I was the only teacher to teach 100 students distributed in 5 classes. The children in the schools are lacking basic numeracy, literacy abilities, so it was a difficult task to me to deal with them. I was confused for a, you can say, for a week or 10 days. I could not understand how to proceed with them, and finally I decided to start with the basic literacy and numeracy activities. My initial focus was the children of class 5. The reason behind my focus on the class 5 was that when children go pass our school, they should be able to read and write, and they should not face much problem in coming future. So I started working with the class 5, but I had to focus on other children as well. So for the children of class 3, there was a book, a textbook was available, and in the school actually the books are coming quite late, in fact few months after the school started. So only one book was available for the class 3. So I asked to the children from the class 3 to write the whole lesson word by word, including the exercise questions. The reason, the purpose behind this writing was to engage with them, to in some activities at least to write, and freeing myself to engage with the elder children. Here I have to emphasize the condition. I was the only teacher, I was the, in fact, in charge headmaster of the school, many administrative activities and teaching activities, and teaching 5 classes. It was very difficult to deal with them, to all the children. So I find this way that I allotted the work for the children of class 3 to copying things from the textbook, and I started engaging with the class 5. After 10 or 15 days, or in fact I think 20 days, many students from the class 3 copied all the lessons word by word, and it was around 50-60 phases. So I was not much aware of the fact, because I just assigned a lesson and they keep on writing to that. One day one of the students came to me and asked, sir, give me the lesson which I can write. I just took the book, same book, and just selected a lesson and asked him to write that lesson. He told that he had finished whole book to write. I was little confused. I actually not confused, I was just not agreeing to him. So he just bring his notebook, showed me the lesson where he had written that lesson. Now to my I was shocked that the child was not able to read it, but he could recognize the lesson where he had written. I was puzzled whether what to do in that situation, because when I pointed out to the lesson. He told that he had written. I was confused how to deal with this. As the time passes, other students also completed the lesson. So I'm talking about the school where the only textbook is the only mean through which the teaching learning takes place, even though it is offered on time, if it is offered on time. So this incident made me think, have two lessons to discuss over here. One is that it challenged the commonly held notion about the children, those who coming from marginalized communities and going to the government schools, that they do not take interest in their studies, and they are coming to the school for getting the freebies that is offered from the state. The willingness, effort and diligence of the children challenge this notion. And the second aspect is that it forced me to think differently to deal this situation. So I thought about it and I started buying local newspapers. From the nearby town, I bought at least 20 to 25 copies of newspaper. I tiered one pages and give one page to one child. And I asked him to mark over the newspaper, copied some passages, some paragraphs, or identify or recognize the words in the textbook to the newspaper, and the recognized words they have to write down. In this way, this is not something extraordinary, but this was a mean through which we can I was able to engage the children in their writing task, and I was freed a bit to work something different. When I started buying newspaper from the local market, not local market but nearby market town, then some of my colleagues mocked on me. They told me that a revolutionary teacher has come to the school. I was not having any idea how to respond to them, but somewhere from inside I was satisfied. I was little satisfied that I was contributing a little bit as a human, not only as a teacher. As the time passes, two questions keep hovering in my mind. One is why system, in fact educational system, is failing to the marginalized children, and how the system can be improved. 4 years passed on, I could not think of much, and finally I decided to move on to the higher studies, and finally I joined this institute for the postgraduate research degree. At this point of time, I do not know whether I got the answer to those questions or I am in position to make any change, but even I am not much optimistic about the changes in the coming future with the way things are going on, but still I have very small dream to contribute a little bit to offer a better education at least few children. I do not know how to do it, when I am going to do it, whether it is possible or not possible, but one thing I know, that the honesty, innocence, diligence and effort of children, despite of all odds of their economic, social deprivation in the villages, made me think differently to change the things. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.